Now, what kind of surgery are you wanting him to perform?
I'm looking to get a breast reduction as well as like loose skin removal.
Yeah, okay.
It's just so exciting.
When I first set up this consultation, I was nervous, but it was a good nervous at the start. But the further I got into making this dream a reality, the scarier it got. So we're here. About to go to the suite. This is my first time doing an in-person consultation. I've done 2 others, but they were all online. Okay, this is my chauffeur today. I've always been a busty girl, and although I rather liked having large breasts, they didn't really need to be this large. I struggled to find clothes to wear, clothes that fit my body properly, and that I felt I looked good in. You see that tension? I dealt with spillage and excess cleavage and buttons that would pop open and just never being able to really feel comfortable or look good in anything I wore.
So one of my best friends here, she has a wedding, and today we were supposed to go to the mall to try on our bridesmaids' dresses, check out the sizes, see what fits. We tried on the dress. As soon as she sent us the picture of the dress, I already knew, okay, this isn't going to really be flattering for my body type. I mean, I'm still learning what looks good with my figure, but not all dresses work for me. And as soon as I saw this dress we're going to be trying on, I was just like, I don't think this is, you know, but it's not about me. I'm just a bridesmaid, so who cares? It's just a day. And yeah, you know, everyone looks great. Everyone looks great except me. And it's not so much, it's just my breast. It's just like my bust size with this little dress, this little thin strap, which means I have to wear a strapless bra, which I don't even own, which I still doubt that there's gonna be a strapless bra that can successfully hold up my chest. It's just, it was just depressing. It was depressing. It has been a long time since going shopping has kind of made me feel that way. I don't want to tear up, but I feel like it was coming. I used to hate going shopping because it put you in such a bad mood, because you'd be like, wow, nothing looks good on me, or wow, I'm the biggest one out of all my friends, or whatever. You have to like face this reality.
I dealt with backaches and rashes and sores and bruises, and I used to think I just needed to lose weight for my breasts to shrink. But no matter how much weight I lost, these things were just not going anywhere. I guess it's good that I got the size that I got. It's very stretchy. I'm so uncomfortable in like super fitted stuff like this though. I don't think it looks bad. It's just like, I'm gonna be running. I don't wanna be running in this with my boobs everywhere. It's really hard feeling like you have to constantly hide your body. That unless you're wearing giant oversized clothes, that others are going to think you're purposefully showing off or doing it for the male gaze. Like, can I live? Seriously, can I live? And although I've learned how to navigate most of the above, and I've gotten used to this tiggle-bitty life, living a life of complacency and having an attitude of, it is what it is, in regards to your body, is not the same as being enthusiastically overjoyed and in love with my body. So, why was I getting cold feet as my surgery date approached?
In about 30 minutes, I'm doing a consultation for my breast reduction. I've already done one consultation so far, but this is with the doctor that I'm 99.9% sure I'm actually going to choose, because his work is just phenomenal and he lives really, really close to my home. So they told me to wear like a button-down top so I can easily just, you know, reveal the girlies. And I got on shorts because I'm gonna show him my stomach as well, because I do have loose skin from my weight loss. And yeah, he's gonna look at it all today and let me know everything. It's in 30 minutes and I'm really excited because it's just exciting, and it's also really nerve-wracking. I've never in my life had surgery. So this is, you know, I'm voluntarily signing up to be sliced up. Like, what? But yeah, anyway, I'm preparing questions to ask him. It's in 30 minutes. I've been doing research for this for like 2 years now. I kind of already know what to ask, but just in case something flies up my mind, I'm writing everything down and also doing research, looking at different subreddits and stuff to see, you know, what are good questions to ask and da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh my God, it's crazy. I have no idea what the doctor is gonna say, what he's gonna recommend. I don't know if you can even tell now with this. Look at boobas. I am about 5'4", a little bit under. And I wear, and I've always been wearing like double G cup bras. But when I've been heavier, I've been wearing the same bras, but I'm always spilling out of them. So I really don't know what the doctor's gonna say, like what size you are, what size you should go, da 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 da. You know, I do want to go smaller. I don't want to go like too small, but I don't even know what too small is. This is dilemma. When you always had ginormous boobs, it's like, I thought, oh, maybe I would ask for a D. Then I was Googling D-size breasts and I was like, why they look so small? That's D? Why? I thought D was supposed to be big. But also my perception is so skewed because I got freaking double H cups here. So we'll see. And then also, even with my weight loss and like the loose skin, I'm just like, I just feel like my whole torso area is just gonna change and I don't know what's gonna be proportional. But you know what? That's the doctor's job, so whatever. All right, I've compiled my list of questions. This is what I'm gonna ask the doctor. I'm sure he's used to getting routine questions and he'll probably address everything anyway, but just in case, because I wanna write down the answer. You know, I wrote more questions for the breast reduction than I did like the whole tummy tuck loose skin removal thing. I feel like I already know about that because it's like I said, this is my second consultation. Anyway, I'll let you know how it goes. You guys, I'm freaking out. Well, last night I was freaking out. Talked to the doctor again. I've made my decision on what doctor I'm going to be working with. There was 3 that I was speaking to. So I narrowed it down. I knew who I want to work with. And now all that's left is for me to like pay the fee to get the date. And I swear I had a panic attack yesterday. Like crying, calling friends, trying to like, do I really want to do this? Like, I've lived 30+ years with my body the way that it is, and I love my body. Like, yeah, there's things I want to change, but can I justify spending this much money to get this surgery? Like, I don't think I dislike my breasts this much where I can justify spending this money. And I don't know, it's just been rough. I know it's like me getting cold feet. Cause I was feeling so good, like so sure about this. I've been doing research on this for the last 2 years. 2 years. Feeling so good, so sure, narrowed down the doctor. And now all that's left is to like put the down payment to like solidify the date. And I'm struggling to do it and having doubts. I wanna try my best to articulate this. Cause it was I don't know. I've just lived with the body that I've had for so long, and I'm just a natural girl, natural babe. If you've been following me, you know this. And although like losing so much weight, barely seeing my breasts like change in size, like I know this is what I want, but it's also like, do I actually want it this bad? And you know what I'm really worried about? Like honestly, at the end of the day, I imagine myself getting this surgery, and what if the next day I regret it? What if I don't recognize myself in the mirror? What if every time I look at myself standing in the mirror, there's just a disconnect? This isn't my body that I was born with, that God gave me. I worry about doing something irreversible and forever altering, just like, I don't know. It's weird. I know I'm more than my breasts, but a part of me feels like this is so wrapped into my identity, because as a woman, especially someone with big boobs, you're known as the girl with big boobs, you know? Like ever since I was a little girl, it's so front and center. Everyone sees that first. I don't like that they see that first, but that's what I'm used to. I don't even know. My breasts have dictated so much, so many parts of my life, from how others view me, I think, to it's had to control front and center, like how I dress, how I present myself. When I think about choosing clothes and choosing an outfit,
It's not like I want to show my personality. No, it's all revolved around my body. What can I hide with this outfit? What do I want to accentuate or not accentuate, and how others are going to treat me because of it? And just living so many years where this is the forefront of your mind. It's just, even with my exercise, like I have to think about my breast, you know, no matter what, they are a force to be reckoned with. I'll be in gymnastics class and in so many classes, and it's really frustrating because I look around and recognize no one is here shaped like me. No one here is shaped like me. And part of me feels proud, like, ooh, no one up in here looking like me. But another part is just like when I'm struggling, when I'm failing, when I feel like I'm standing out, this is always the reason why, okay? It's weird because it's more of a negative than a positive thing, but I'm struggling from like separating myself from that identity, even if it is a bit negative, right? And the burden it places on my shoulders. Anyway, this is how I was feeling last night. Like, as I was gonna be making this appointment, this is what I was thinking, this is where my heart was on. Like, I was crying, going back and forth. Didn't know if I wanted to pull this trigger. And what helped was Reddit. I'm always on Reddit. But I was on the reduction subreddit, and I found so many women who basically had the same emotions I did, that were talking about their anxiety regarding the surgery. We're talking about, oh, I'm thinking I'm gonna cancel. The day before their surgery, so many women were expressing the same sentiment, just like fear. Fear about the recovery, the process, healing, but also their identity afterwards. Like, what if I hate this? How is it gonna change how I move throughout the world and how others interact with me? And I read this one person's post. It was a godsend, okay? What she basically said that helped me was, you are more than your breast. Your identity is more than your breast. And how her experience after getting the reduction, how much she felt like people were seeing her as opposed to her breast. And even past what people could see, she got to live life and do the things she wanted to do, wear the things she wanted to wear. She got to live her life as her and not her with the big boobs that she has to think about 24/7. And reading that, like this woman shared that, just, it helped me and it calmed my fears, because that's what I want. That's the kind of freedom I want. I want to be able to dress the way I want to dress without thinking about this, without having this dictate everything I have to do. I want to be able to be active and run and hike and surf and bike and do all the physical things I want to do without thinking about how my breasts are limiting me. That's the kind of freedom I want. I just wanted to share that in case you're watching this video and you're thinking about a reduction, and if you're having a moment of panic, because last night I was having a moment of panic. And I'm sure as the date gets closer, I'm sure as things start happening, there's gonna be a lot of emotions that come into play. And it's funny, you know, I'm getting a tummy tuck as well, but that, without a shadow of a doubt, sign me the F up. I've been waiting my whole life to have a flat tummy. I worked for this, but the breast thing, it's a lot more wrapped up into my ideas of femininity and my own identity, and it just is giving me a lot more cause for concern and a lot more like, I need to think about this. And I'm surprised that this happened to me. I'm surprised I had my little attack, my panic attack yesterday, like, but this is the journey. We're still pushing forward, but it's real. So you can, there's so much fluid here. My body is so puffy right now. Like it's so puffy. And usually you can see my rib cage and you can't. And right here you can see the cut that they made for the incision going around. So puffy.